Tilray stock is in a strong bearish trend. Regardless of all of that, it is still outperforming the S&P 500, even with the 17% loss it has had over the last two trading sessions. Yesterday, the 9th of January, it disclosed its earnings outcomes, and the folks at Morningstar have observed that it seems that due to that the company is facing a slightly slower cannabis revenue growth. This is as Canada remains overcrowded with licensed producers. Okay, and then also trying to remind everyone that Tilray has yet to achieve positive free cash flow, and the potential for equity dilution for cash burn underpins the risk that drives their uncertainty rating. And given all of those things, we can also see that yes, the shares were down more than 10% yesterday or thereabout on the earnings results, more than they expected, more than their expected cut to their fair value, more than their expected cut to their fair value estimate. So they think the reaction was worsened by Canopy Growth issuing another equity raise below fair value, worrying investors of further dilution risk across the sector. So they think Tilray looks undervalued, but still see a better risk adjusted upside in U.S. multi-state operators Curaleaf and Green Thumb. Unlike Tilray, which has no THC exposure to the U.S., these companies would benefit directly from any softening of U.S. federal prohibition. So given all of those, we can see what's going on right now. Before now, the stock was slightly below its extrapolation, but it has now inched up. So it seems market participants are, trying to buy that the deep, so to say it. They're trying to buy the deep. You can see what's going on here. It has plunged by 17%, or if not even more, 17%, slightly more, maybe close to 18%. And that's what's going on right now. See that plunge? So it will be natural. It won't be out of place to see that the stock is showing some strength now in this regular session of today, the 10th of January. This is the 1 minute chart. So it has now surpassed its extrapolation. The extrapolation earlier on was slightly above it now. So this is the 1 minute chart. Let's look at the 15-minute chart and see where we're going to find there. On the 15-minute chart, we have strength is building up as well. You can see where the extrapolation is. Extrapolation is way up here. Way up here at $2.28. Fibonacci projections haven't recalculated anything. Let's look at the 45-minute chart for Tilray. 45-minute chart. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have extrapolation all the way towards. Extrapolation is at $2.32. There's a Fibonacci above that, which is 2.39. So on this 45-minute chart, a couple of Fibonacci projections above the stock: 2.03, 2.07, 2.1, 2.15, 2.21, and then all the way towards $2.39. Let's look at the let's see the 2-hour chart and see what we have. On 2-hour chart, extrapolation is equally still above the price. We have the extrapolation is indicating that it should be trading at somewhere on this Fibonacci projection of $2.33, and then Fibonacci projections go all the way towards $2.7. But there's a downward Fibonacci projection of 1.87. So let's jump to the 4-hour chart before we get to the 1-day chart, the daily chart. So we have here the stock. It seems to have just converged with the Fibonacci projection of 1.9 $1.98, just slightly above that, slightly above that, $1.98. So they're up upward Fibonacci projections 2.17. Extrapolation is infinitely significantly above where it is right now, 2.49. So everything is pointing to a how do I put it now, pointing to an undervalued valuation. Okay, so we have projections. They go all the way towards 2.47, and the most upward one on this daily chart, on this 4-hour chart, is 2.66. So let's look at the 1-day chart and see what we're going to find there on the 1-day chart. Let's see here. Extrapolation is still equally above the price. So we have an extrapolated price of 2.8, Fibonacci projection of 3.62. Okay, so there's even a Fibonacci projection, some even below that. We have 2.54 to 2.12, and then but they all go all the way, but there that one projections all the way down to 0.7497 on this daily chart. Let's look at the 1 week chart and see. Let's see what we have there. Okay, you can see the extrapolation is strongly steeply sloping upwards, steeply sloping upwards. So the extrapolation is indicating that it should be trading at $30.16. $30.16 if that makes you happy, you can take that to the bank. Okay, look at this. 16.69 is the next upper projections. These projections they go all the way towards 33.86. 33.86. $41.61. 52.38. 66.18. 105.91. All of these are on the weekly chart for Tilray. So if the extrapolation of let's get it, extrapolation of 30.50 makes you happy, yeah, do make the most of it. So let's see what we can. Let's return to the 1-day chart and see. Let's see what we have on X concerning Tilray. Let's see, Tilray, TLRY. Okay, this was yesterday. They just can't get out of their own way. The company's microbrews saw a large jump sales in this year. Could they be getting ready to introduce THC infused drinks and try and drive up their stock price? News out this morning on Tilray. They filed their 10Q. That was 7 hours ago. Largest put open interest increases. Fun times, not a bag holder. Okay. Increases in stock options open interest. Tilray is one of them. Okay, call open interests. Open interest change. just have a look and see what you're going to make of Tilray stock. And thank you very much for watching this video.